What is going on, guys? Corey from Gaming Legit, bringing you some Battlefield 3 Team Deathmatch. I haven't posted a Battlefield 3 Team Deathmatch. I'm sure you haven't seen too much footage of Team Deathmatch. Maybe because you don't like the game. I was kind of pickling around the same area. I actually gave the game a try. It's pretty damn fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I don't know if it's because of the map designs, because they made them a little bit more neutral based on game variant, so the maps work more better than in Bad Company 2 for Conquest, Team Deathmatch, and Rush put together, while other... No, that sucks. I tried, buddy. While in Bad Company 2, some of the maps didn't translate too well for the game variants. I don't know. Bad Company 2 was a good game. I'm not bashing on it. I just, for some reason, enjoy Team Deathmatch in Battlefield 3 a lot more than I do in Bad Company 2. And I'm trying to form some sense of reasoning behind it, and I can't. I can't really, like, break down the facts for why it's better in Battlefield 3 for me personally. Maybe it's just a biased opinion. Anyways, leave your opinion as always in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you guys feel about the game variant. And as you see off the start, I was using the assault kit, but I do switch up to the support kit, and I do want to talk about the support kit. I have given you a C4 strategy gameplay already for the support class, but this class I'm going to kind of be showing you claymores. And of course I'm going to be using the SAW, the M249 light machine gun. It is the best light machine gun out of all the machine guns so far. I haven't unlocked the M60 yet. That's the next unlock for me. But as of right now, with the lack of recoil on the gun, you're able to manage to fire a lot more. And once you put extended mags and the damage output of the this weapon, it just destroys, man. It just puts people down. It is like one of the best weapons in the game. Every single time I use this weapon, I just destroy people. And if I try to mix up the game, maybe I'm getting bored, I switch over to some other weapon setups. Maybe I try SMG or an assault kit or something. I just don't perform as well, and it's largely because of the weapons. That was a poor claymore placement, and I'm probably going to get into that a little bit later, where I actually do the claymores the appropriate way. For those of you that didn't even know claymores existed in the game, well, they do. You can resupply them, so it does have a little bit of a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2-esque feel, where you could just scavenger. Yeah, actually, you don't even scavenger. You just throw down your support pack, and you get new claymores. But the catch to the claymores, which is pretty damn cool, is that if you get killed by the claymore, shame on you. Kinda. You probably had no idea because it's very hard to see the claymores in the middle of the action and you're trying to get up to someone. I mean, if you ran around that cautiously all the time, like assuming that there was claymores placed everywhere, the game would be very, very slow. So you'll probably be killed by a claymore if a guy's using the claymores. I'm taking control of this building for sure. Call it camping. It's Team Deathmatch. I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but the whole calling out camping, I mean, why run around 24/7 in a Team Deathmatch game, or even in the Call of Duty game? When I was playing Domination, we had 2 points captured. I was sitting on their spawn right in between their access point to the B Domination point, and I got called out as camping. It's like, dude, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like, step way back and go, here you guys go, like, free Domination point? No, like, destroy the enemy team. Do what you need to do tactically to win. And if you see someone camping, kill him. It's that simple. If you get killed by him once and he's in the same spot, kill him. It's not hard at all. But the thing is like, people get pissed by this quote-quote camping when it's so easily remedied. So you see me going on a tear right now, and I got a claymore kill. And before I went on that little bit of a rant, claymores in this game, you need 2 of them to kill someone. I mean, unless the guy has low health and he's at a complete stop, but oftentimes you could sprint right over the claymores. And so you'll sprint over and you'll get a light damage from the first claymore, and the second claymore takes him out. If you try to plant more than 2 claymores, you can't. The first one will blow up. You can only plant 2 claymores at a time, but you have infinite amount of claymores because you're the sport class, so you can drop ammo and resupply. It's pretty damn cool. The other counter to the claymores is that if you're crouch walking, you can walk right by the claymores. It doesn't set them off, and so that's a very, very nice counter too. And so if you get a lot of kills from your claymores from the same guy over and over again, you're either setting your claymores in amazing positions, or those guys are so impatient and so dumb that they forget about the claymores because they're so OCD, and so they just run over them over and over and over again. But if you get killed by a claymore, I'm gonna say twice by the same guy, little heads up, he's probably gonna plant more claymores. So the next time you go up to try to get the guy, like for example the position I'm in right now, which is just a beast position for this map. I believe this map is called Sienna Crossing. I could be wrong. I'm absolutely horrible with the names. I highly recommend this building for sure. If you go to the 3rd floor, it actually wraps around the building a little bit more. It has one of the most expansive line of sights in the game, and the spawn points and a lot of the mayhem takes place around this building. And so it's a very, very nice place to take control of. And in my experience in team deathmatch, the teams that take over that building usually get the victory, the W. But again, there's a counter to everything, and this might look like I'm whatever camping and abusing the claymores, but like I said, if you get killed twice by my claymores, you should be able to kill me. Like, there's no excuse for it. You should be able to kill me. It's not that hard. You can crouch walk over top of the targets, switch over to the engineer class, shoot some RPGs up at me, take me out, then move up into the building, snipe me. You can easily snipe me out of a window. That's not hard. There's a ton of counters to take people out that are doing what I'm doing. So this isn't a foolproof strategy, but at the same time, I realize that if I kill people enough, that they're gonna keep on trying to come after me over and over and over again. So I also have to keep in mind that they can crouch walk over top of my claymores, and so mentally, while I have my headphones on, I have to try my best to pick up footsteps if I can. But as I think it was like one of my first Battlefield 3 videos, the footsteps and the sound cues in this game, they're not as good as in Bad Company 2. I don't know if they purposely did that because the footsteps were overpowered, quote quote. Their sound was overpowered in Bad Company 2. But I can't hear footsteps in this game at all. And some people are like, I hear footsteps all the time. Well, you're in a really boring game, because as soon as someone's shooting next to you, or there's a tank rolling around, or jets flying over top of you, that muddles out all of the other sound cues, so you cannot hear those footsteps. It's super, super hard. I feel like even in the beta, I heard the jingling of the grenade pins and the dog tags on characters while they're crawling a lot more than I do in this game currently, the live version. And so the sound cues in this game are kind of tricky. You can't rely on them. So a little heads up, you just got to be aware, man. You always got to be checking your six all the time. If you're working as a team in Team Deathmatch 2, if you're rolling with a couple guys, I'm rolling with my best bud, Paul, Bouncing Panda. If you guys, some of my early subscribers, you might have seen some of his M416 Bad Company 2 gameplay I posted back when we recorded with my HD PVR. You guys liked that. Yes, that was him. I'm playing with him. And I'm also playing with another guy I play with all the time, Ruben. And his gamer tags Ayala. We play all the time. Whenever I get on Bad Company 2, I get a hold of Paul, which is Bounce Panda, and usually Ruben's on at the same time. It's a blast. Even though I gave that kind of poor review of the lack of game modes in this game, and I talked about some of the issues in that commentary a couple times ago. It might have been my last Battlefield 3 commentary, actually, and it had some jet gameplay. I still love this game. It's still my favorite shooter. This and Halo is my favorite shooter. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I am going to recommend it to you. It is a great game. I am probably going to still post videos, even though I do have some super hardcore Battlefield 3 fans that, regardless of what the game is, or as balanced as it is, or whatever you have to argue, they've already have this preconceived notion that they hit the game no matter what. It's Call of Duty. It's the Antichrist of their version of gaming, because they play Battlefield 3 and there's a competition between the two. So they see me post Call of Duty, boom, thumbs down, before you even hear the commentary or strategy or see what I'm personally, Gaming Legit, trying to do for the community in Call of Duty, as opposed to some of those other commentators that I don't want to be pointing fingers or anything, but some of those guys, man, they're not bettering the community. They're making it worse with the stuff that they're posting. But that's neither here nor there. So anyways, so I'm playing with Paul and Ruben. They're doing the MOV trick. We're probably going to be posting videos showing you guys the MOV trick. A lot of you guys probably already know about the MOV trick. The MOV is part of the Recon class. It's a pretty cool trick. I'm not going to say anything more about that. I'll show you guys later. What I have so far for my weapons customizations, what was I going to say? I have no idea what I was. It's fumbling up my tongue over. Anyways, my custom setup for my M249 light machine gun, I've got extended mags, foregrip, and red dot. Those are my 3 attachments. Extended mags is replaceable with the silencer, and I think the foregrip is replaceable with bipod. It might be extended mags. I forget which one it is, but this is the best setup that I find for the gun. The bipod is definitely beast for the light machine gun, but I find that when you put bipods on, you're really making your game dependent on places that you could set your bipod up on, and the bipod is hit or miss for me. More often than not, I'm usually pissed at the bipod. It doesn't ever work for me. My friends, the people I game with, know about it. I used to use them on my snipers quite a bit, sniper rifles. But now I kind of gotten away from them. This should have been a triple, by the way. What do you guys think? That should have been a triple. I mean, you can like pull back a couple frames and watch that. But 2% health, man, dude, I had so many shots in that guy before he even started firing on me. I don't know what was going on. It just gave him the benefit of the doubt. That should have been a triple. Anyways, and from that point, who knows what the game could have been like, you know, if I would have continued on that one. So they set up a spawn beacon up into this part of the map. You can't actually get up to that floor. They're doing the MOV trick. Again, I'll show you guys that later. So I recommend, if you haven't unlocked the extended mags for this weapon, put time in to unlock this extended mags. As soon as you put the foregrip on and the extended mags, and if you put, depending on what kind of sight you want, I like the red dot, or the hollow is fine too. It absolutely destroys. The extended mags gives you 200 rounds. I mean, 100 rounds as is already a lot for a weapon. But when you compare it to some of the assault rifles and some of the submachine guns, some of the submachine guns only have 20 rounds. And the assault rifles usually have like 30. And those things run out after like one guy. So what you just completely destroy with the extended mags. It's a beastly setup. Check it out. The support class is one of my favorite classes, and as far as team deathmatch goes, I think that your best setups are support class and assault class. And yes, the other classes you can use just fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. There's definitely assets of the other classes that are highly useful, but I'm going to say the most useful is the support class and the assault class. The assault class, just because you can revive your guys and constantly throw down med bags. I find in any game mode, if I'm playing Rush or Conquest, I live a lot longer when I'm playing Assault because I'm able to drop those med bags and bring my health back up. Your health does come back, but it comes back very, very slow and too slow. Oftentimes, someone's going to be able to figure out where you are and get that kill on you before you revive yourself. And so for that reason, the Assault class is pretty useful. And the Support class, of course, is constantly resupplying ammo, and you will run out of ammo really fast if you don't have the ammo squad specialization. So that is that. So here's some of my stats. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. As always, guys, please subscribe, rate the video, favorite the video, and also leave comments. I love the comments, you know, spark some community chatter. That's the previous controversial Call of Duty. It's got little to no views. Please, guys, watch it. See what Gaming Legit's trying to do for the Call of Duty community. As always, guys, check out the recommendation, the Facebook, all that stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.